So the death cloud is still making its way across parts of the U.S., wiping out animals, livestock, probably making a lot of people sick too. And it's pretty much being hidden by the media. Like, no, they're not talking about it. In fact, the head of the what do you call that, transportation agency, or the fuck they are, he had a press conference yesterday, or he's giving some kind of speech. Well, it was like a press conference, I guess. And but it wasn't for the death cloud or the problems they had with the derailment. It was about how they need to diversify construction projects that have to do with building whatever stuff they have to build for the transportation agency. So basically, it just means less white people is what he's out there advocating for, less white people. Meanwhile, this thing is fucking tearing through the country, and everyone that is talking about it are kind of shocked that no one else is, like, as far as any kind of mainstream media. It's like, well, because it's not news to them, because they did it purposely, right? So there's no need to cover that, and it's not something they want people to know anyway. I mean, they did that shit. It's like the place is called Palestine. I know they pronounce it Palestine, but it's the same thing. It's the same spelling. It's like, could you fucking, I wonder who's behind this thread. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious. It's mockery when they do that kind of stuff. Like, it's to mock you, But yeah, that was all. That was purposefully done. The thing was on fire for miles out before the derailment. It was burning, and they were just letting it chug along because they wanted it to get to Palestine. That was the place they planned to have it go off the rails, detonate, and make the cloud of death, Meanwhile, the guy yesterday is just talking about how, construction projects should reflect the world around us. It's like, well, some of these communities looked different before you got your grubby fucking hands in there and diversified them. Okay, so what they do is they'll take like a nice community, low crime community, they'll come in, they'll have the diversity, the place goes to shit, crime skyrockets up, kind of like here. And then they do all this stuff like, oh, we need more stuff to reflect, the community. It's like, well, reflect the community now. It wasn't like that before you decided to make it that way. They do everything themselves. Like, everything they do, they purposely do themselves, and then try to act like, hey, we just noticed that, Yeah, but he's really just saying white people, basically, is what he says. Too many, and as if, like, there's this large stampede of diversity people trying to get work here, and they're sending them away. Like, no, you can't. Like, it's a fucking, like it's a golf club, or whatever those places are. I'm talking about golf club now. Golf clubs you hit something with. A golf, another one of those simple word things escaping me. But yeah, as if they're keeping people out based on that. Like, nope, only whites here. It's like, dude, come on. It's so silly. The whole thing is so silly. And they've created the situation themselves. It's like, it's just like when they go to other countries and they put in these, like, terrorist organizations. They create the organization, they put them in there, and then they're like, oh, these guys are there, we have to go fight them. It's like, well, you're only fighting them because you put them there. Because you wanted to pillage that area or install some kind of puppet government in that area. That you guys fucking did it. It's just funny to watch these people work. It's funny for me, and it's funny for some others, but a lot of people don't see the humor because they don't understand what's happening. So they're like, yeah, they turning poor black people away that want to work construction. They're not giving them jobs. They're trying to get in. These elitist people, these evil white people are not letting them work there. There are people that probably think that's the case. As kind of unbelievable as that is, it's like, well, it's hard. You know, what are you gonna do though? I mean, we laugh at that stuff amongst ourselves, and you know, the 3D people are gonna be 3D people. See, I'm trying to back off the robot thing. I like the 3D thing now. It's good. You know, I'll have to come up with a character to be the 3D person. I'm sure I could find one. I know Marvel has a guy named 3D Man. I forget what he looks like now. He's like red and green. It's a 70s character. At any rate, yeah, you're not going to find a lot of people that will be able to look at that situation and see what it is, or the death cloud. You know, the death cloud just, even though it's being suppressed, I don't know that if it wasn't being suppressed, anyone would actually give a shit anyway. You know, it would just be like, if people don't live near it or they're not around it, they don't really care. People are concerned with what's in their immediate area. You know, I'm the same way. It's not like I'm, you know, I'm not like that. I'm like that. I think everybody kind of is. I mean, because you have kind of control over your immediate area. You don't have control over stuff going on in Ohio, you know. But yeah, that's some serious shit. That's some serious shit going on over there. The fallout of which, I mean, I don't know, but there's a lot of videos circulating online. I saw Anthony Cumia talk about it. I saw Gavin talk about it. Gavin over on his Uncensored, whatever it's called. Those guys talked about it, and they were both like, I can't believe no one's talking about this. It's like, I can. It's not news. It's not news to them. You know, they did it, you know? And there's a lot of other stuff like that too, like that won't really be in the media. And it's one thing like that, you know, hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bud. Oh, you too, man? All right. You just wished me a happy Valentine's. That's weird. That's fine. It's nice, I guess. But yeah, it's just another one of those things you can't do anything about. You can just watch in horror. They were both shocked, like that no one was covering it, and the media, right, is going to suppress the things they want anyway. But in this case, it was a complete non-starter because they did it. I mean, like I was saying earlier, the train was on fire, burning for miles before it got to Palestine, because that's where they wanted it. They wanted it at Palestine, or Palestine. Well, they call it Palestine. It's the same thing. It's the same spelling if you look at it. That's what it is. It's like, could you be any more on the nose? I mean, I don't know. I say that. It's on the nose to me. It's on the nose to a lot of other people. But, you know, most of these 3D individuals will not have any clue. And that's why they're allowed to get by on this shit, though. That's why they're allowed to do this kind of stuff. Because there is no one to protest against it. And we happy few, you know, we can only do so much. Sometimes there's not much you can do at all. You just fucking pray, you know, pray for those people out there. It's insane. They got a lot of dogs on the fire right now. There are a lot of moving parts. You know, they're trying to do a lot of things at once. They're really trying to rush that end times vibe. They've been doing it for a while. You know, trying to push this along as quickly as they can. I don't know. Some of the older guys want to see it happen in their lifetime, and You know, you can only harvest so many kid hearts, and eventually, you know, you run up against the wall. What are you gonna do, though? What are you gonna do? I got my eye on it, though. I got my eye on too much. I suggest you do the same. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.